Right, very good morning. Hi Prithvi. Hi Arun, very good morning. Um, so Prithvi Kumar is asking what is the expected trend. Expected trend is we are on the bearish side. Just that if it breaks 44k and then sustains below 44k for first say 1 hour, then we should expect it to continue the downside movements. But I am expecting some sort of pullback around 44k. There should be some sort of fight back. But if bulls don't fight back over there, then I'm expecting a strong down move. Otherwise, they will try to first, if bulls are fighting back, then we should expect it to come back to 44 200 levels just to fill the gap, and then next levels of moves would be towards 44 330 levels and 44 460 levels. Those are the upside targets. But the major decisions would be made in the first hour of whether it is going to break 44k or it is going to reclaim 44 200, basis which we will decide the trend in collaboration with OI data and the chart patterns and candlesticks, everything. Yeah, so that's the game plan. Let's wait for it. So we have opened just below this zone. This is an historical zone of reversals. So it was open just below that, just exactly at that. It's not yet confirmed. Maybe the same candle, as soon as the market opens, it might try to fill it. So don't jump into any sort of opening trade. Just wait for it. Get some confirmations, then find your entries. So what's the strikes to look out for? Maybe 44,000 CE is one thing I would like to add to my watch list of current week. Then 43,900 of current week I would like to add. Then 44,200 I would like to add of put, and 44,300 of put. Don't be super excited, please, because tomorrow is holiday and market can play some crazy games. If you're on the wrong side of the trade, then it could be really, really difficult to even to get back what you have lost in the first trade. So play it calm, slow, get the directions right, and then take justified, no disciplined trades basis your risk appetite. But yeah, let's see how it continues. Clearly going down to take out. Wow, it's amazing. Now I'm going to go with mm, mm, I'm going to trade. I didn't. What nonsense is this? It's not reflecting correctly. One moment. Oh my god. Something is wrong with Sensible, guys. I don't know what is so wrong. Again, it's acting so funny. Like I thought basis, and I don't know. I thought it is a good straddle. I created one, and then it's showing loss right now. But here in Sensible, it's showing profits for some reasons. I'm surprised. Like it's so crazy, so crazy it is. It's showing a loss of about 8,000 rupees in the account, but in Sensible it's showing 19,000 profit. I mean, it's super crazy. It's not going well. So it has clearly taken out and then going to the support levels, clean. So it has clearly gone down. But one of the things to watch out for us is it going to come back and fill the gap? Considering tomorrow is holiday, there could be some sort of wild moves, or is it really taking some sort of downside directions? This is second 5 minutes candle. There is a huge gap, and then it continues to go down without any break. So let's see. Hi, very good morning, Pat. What's up? So continuously we are having some sort of phase low break, and market is actually making new lows, and then it's pretty much going faster on the downside. But I do expect a strong sense of pullback that might happen. So don't advise fresh entries on the put side yet. It could very well bounce back in no time. So watch out. Yeah, it might quickly pull back. That's the problem, right? Like it's breaking the 44K for the first time. Maybe some sort of attack back from the bulls are possible. And if they bounce back, then getting into the put side, already there is a gap, and then it is one single candle. You wouldn't have got some entries unless you play little aggressive. Maybe this candle, is it worth entering? I would say that it's better to wait and see how the market reacts over here. There is probably sell on rise is fine. Maybe it climbs back, and then later you want to re-enter into the put side. That's fine. But at this juncture, it is all like inflated. We jump into a new trade. because any recovery can be like super fast. You don't really want to be on the wrong side. Be watchful. So this is the third. Three candles got completed. We have one large red candle in the 15 minutes, right? And then is it going to break this low or is it going to reclaim? That's going to be the story. Let's see. Let's see how it turns out. Something is seriously wrong with Sensible. This is absolutely pathetic. I didn't expect. It's still showing I am in profits, but then I am in a loss of about 17,000 just because the price did not update. I thought that it is a right entry and then went for it. Completely unacceptable. I think I will use this terminal itself for now. Super, super horrible experience. I think it is the Zerodha and Sensible partnership that messed up because I've been using Sensible for last 3 years or so. Never faced these sort of problems. Just after this partnership, everything started messing up. Really, the price is not updating. See, you are going into a straddle thinking that it is trading at 300 rupees, but then when I place the order, it is showing like 700. Why would I place 700? Right. One strike is trading at 700, the other strike is trading at 70 rupees. Why will I create a straddle like that? Really a horrible experience. Am I the only one who is facing this issue or somebody else? Please do let me know. Hi Vijay, very good morning. Hi Malikarjun, good morning. Oh, you use non-broker login, okay? So in 5 minutes it broke, and then it's trading right over there. So signs of continuing downtrend, but data would always suggest that it's going down. No, price update itself is not happening, Parth. It's not just, it is currently trading at 44,200. The index itself is trading at 44,200. It's not updating. It's not about 1 rupee, 2 rupee difference I'm talking about. It's the fall has happened and it has still calculating the prices of Friday. Sorry. Because what's happening over here? I am able to break down my losses, but this is purely without sensibles thing. I have to mentally visualize and then do some sort of adjustments. It's kind of difficult when you are trusting at full for um, execution, and then suddenly it fails. Not just it fails; it is not updating the prices. That's pretty horrible. I would really want sensible to look into this issues, why it's happening quite often these days. Um, I might have to switch to something more reliable then. It was working like superb. It was superb before this collaboration, but this is the second time this glitch is happening. Totally unhappy with the way it's causing the problems. It's forget about it. It's a writing position, something it can be managed. What about buyers? Like people gone for some sort of long buy will be in really big mess. Absolutely big mess. Chart is fine. Okay. Let me try logging in. Yes, for me, what I am seeing is that the price did not update at all. Uh, no, guys, it's still showing 29,000 profit is showing. Foolish it is. It's not updating. The Bank Nifty is shown to be trading at 44,199. It's not so. Hey, mm, yeah, now the prices have updated. Now the prices have updated. Let me just go to the builder almost at the verge of saddle edge. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Would it pull back? It's climbing back, reclaiming, 850 levels almost. It'll be interesting to see what happens when it comes to 43,900. Because after that, there could be some serious pullbacks if at all it reaches 43,900. Mhm. See, already it's like oversold zone. In those candles, you see that it has become oversold zone. It has to pull back a bit. That's why it's important. Either it has to consolidate or it has to pull back. But going down further means some sort of sudden single candle, large green candles might come. So in order to avoid that, it's better they cool down the RSI and then gradually go up and then drag it down. If at all they wanted to go further down, they should retrace at least to the levels of 9 EMA and 20 EMA. So this should once again touch this red zone. Till what length can it touch? I don't know. Maybe it can touch the base of this, or maybe it can even go and pierce this and clear. So we got to really be careful and observe. Don't take any aggressive positions. Just wait on. Uh, hmm. So I was able to recover 10K from my writing losses. I'm not done buying. I've just done writing. Showing around 18.5 thousand loss because Sensible was showing something wrong. But I was able to recover some 10K. Currently at around 8.59 thousand loss. So is it reversing from VWAP or is it going to really go and test that 9 EMA? Let's see. Mhm. So what's up, guys? How is your trade going on? Anyone entered into the trades or still waiting for opportunities? How does it look like? I'm expecting some sort of something tells me that is going to like quickly fire on the upside, but I could be wrong. Just it's my gut feel. Um Looking at the way that it has fallen, and considering tomorrow being a holiday, I'm expecting a massive move on the upside. Somehow it feels that way. But so I'm not going to go for any sort of crazy buying here. I would rather wait. So one thing is for sure that it has taken out the VWAP in the 5 minutes time frame. Definitely, from my observations, once it has cleared VWAP or sensitive places like VWAP, it should go and test 9 EMA. So 95% chances for it to go and that's this 95 EMA. Sorry, 9 EMA. Let's check. Let's check if there are. Hi, Michael. What are you trading? Seems like stocks. No, this is Bank Nifty. This is clearly this Bank Nifty. There any long call aiming to reach 44K in small profits? Squared off. Okay, sure. Good job, Path. Yep. Again, it's going down. There is no stopping. Just crashed down super fast. Hmm. Could be stop loss hunting, and then they might continue their recovery. So a lot of traps, stop loss and things will happen at this juncture, because you say that with this fall everybody would have gone in for aggressive put side, and they are reclaiming back the call values again. So honestly, people would have got trapped on both the sides. People who have been holding calls would have exited here. Somebody would have entered into the puts, and they are also being trapped. So both the sides being trapped. Got to be super careful. Mhm. Not looking for bullish. Okay. At least there should be some sort of pullback. It can't be like going straight on the downside, because otherwise we are heading for a major correction or something like that, right? Logically speaking, it has to pull back to retest this red zone over here. If it is going down, it's going to be pretty bad fall. Maybe till 500 levels, you can expect it to go pretty fast. So I'm expecting some sort of pullback. Let's see how it plays off. Mm, 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 mm. See, either so, like I said, this 9 EMA will be tested. What they are doing is they are consolidating here that the 9 EMA is coming down. Instead of the price moving up and touching this, the 9 EMA is coming down to touch the candle. So, somewhere they will meet in the midway. Having said that, it's going to either consolidate or it's going to go up and touch this once. Uh, don't jump onto the puts blindly. Have some sort of entry plan. Because let's say that you're entering at 8:30, okay? Where do you expect it to go? 7, this LT6? Would it go straight away or is it going to show some sort of pullback? Understand the game and then you go. It's too easy to jump into a trade. Don't be surprised if you see a large green candle. Just very likely. So what's happening to this? Big time consolidation is happening. Market is actually making certain decisions. So forget about this gap and then this large candle because only those who have positionally taken or somebody who has aggressively taken would have made. This is the actual candle, and then you see this is the real candle where people would have got time to think and make some decisions. Since then, it's already all the candles are within this candle. So give yourself some sort of pause and then see what's the reaction, whether it is going to make new low or is it going to reclaim. Uh, be calm, and then don't be in a rush to make some hasty decisions. Just take it calm. Certainly, it's reclaiming. Again, such a long wick, and the bodies are very small for the last two candles. Just note that it's called indecisiveness. Market is unclear of where to go now. That's why it's making very small bodies. Um, we will see this sort of trap being laid for both the call side and put side holders. Then finally they will take one direction where most people would lose money. So it's not yet clear where they wanted to take it. Probably they go down or up, but right now they are trapping as much as they can. Um, short 44, 200 C. Yeah, that's good. Good idea, Madhu. You can do that. Vikram, at this moment, it's indecisive. You got to wait. I am expecting some sort of upside moves to come in. Uh, because downside the put will be like already super expensive to buy, and you got to really have some sort of confirmation to go more on the downside. What would be the confirmation that it should break this body's low and then continue to trade below? Right now I am seeing some sort of pullbacks, and then you see this was the low, and then the subsequent low was here, and then over here. So these are the three ascending lows, and then none of the candles after that broke these levels, right? It's holding up, which means that there is some sort of support being created at this level. So we got to wait without rushing and see if they are able to break this three candles and then continue to go down, because it's going to be super expensive if you're buying here, and then suddenly one large green candle comes, all everything gets wiped off. You will be losing more on the put side than your risk and reward is not justified. That's why I'm saying wait for the confirmations before you take any sort of decisions on getting into the puts. Like I said, it has already claimed 9 EMA. The next logical thing is to see whether it is crossing it, or no, it's getting rejected. If it is crossing 9 EMA and holding up above that, I'm expecting it to go and touch 20 EMA. So very, very simple. Like every stage by stage, we will have to decode and see what the market is telling us. It's not that, it's not a script, right? It's not a movie. Like what would happen in the past will always happen. It's very dynamic. It's like traveling on the road. Every time you have to make use of your judgments, make fresh decisions, look at what is happening around us, and then make wise decisions. So that's what it is. So it has crossed clearly, but I would really wait for this candle to close. And next candle, how is it going to trade? Because I am seeing some sort of pullback till the levels of 20 EMA. This is 20 EMA, the red line. I'm expecting it to come and touch over there. Let's see the possibilities. That um, able to I'm able to reduce my loss to 3,000 rupees now. Good. Wow, look at the spike, guys. Got executed. keeping some prices got triggered. Amazing. So the spikes are so critical. See how quickly the spikes are, taking the CE prices higher, and how quickly puts are disappearing. That's why I said that you got to wait and take positions, because smallest of moves can just erode the PE premiums like anything. There is a lot to gain on the call side than to lose on the put side. So, sorry, to gain on the put side. So second candle has clearly been trading above 9 EMA, and that is a good indicator for me. But let's wait for another 2 minutes. If it is closing above this 9 EMA, it should certainly make an attempt to reach over 20 EMA. Once that happens, then market should quickly pull back on the upside and try to fill the gap. A lot of upside momentum will creep in. So that's why I said it's not worth it to enter into the put side. Better to wait and get some confirmations. So these are good confirmations. So from 18K, it has come down to minus 4.6K now. 4.6, 5.2, switching, but that's okay. Basically, that we were able to cut down the losses of the glitch that has happened. Not that you wanted to see uh, as a first trade on a Monday morning. Very first trade is a sensible glitch causing the problem. But that's the order of the day. You got to deal with it and then reduce the loss and then look for profitability later. This guy. These are some patterns that looks quite familiar. So I'm just expecting some sort of moves on the upside. Let's see what data has to say. Data doesn't agree. Data says that it's still no. Data still suggests that market is going down. No, everything is saying that every strike is suggesting that it's going to go down. So I would really Appreciate if you guys can wait for some time to get the confirmation. Second candle closed above, and this candle turning red, and then it's more like some sort of exhaustion candle. But in no time, if this becomes green, then we are in for some sort of short covering rally. That's how they trap. You got to see the third candle is going to be the most critical one, because this will decide the almost the first half. What's going to happen? It's going to reveal. This one candle will reveal more details. Hmm. Coming down super fast, but then call premiums are not decreasing. It's still holding up. In fact, it's rising. Hmm. What about puts? Hmm. Is this a retracement? Let's just calculate. Still a long way to go. I don't think it's not even a retracement. So, yep, crazy. According to this candle and data, it looks like there are a lot of downside moves left. The same time, this candle still has got about 2 minutes left. If it reclaims above 9 EMA, then we don't have the confirmation yet. So, where it is going to close, it's going to be a very defining factor. Looking at the speed at which it's going down, it looks like downside game is on. So, last 1 minute in the scandal. Yeah, welcome, Vikram. Hi, Abhishek. Very good morning. Yeah, it's been a massive gap down and then continuing to go too bearish. But this is a decision making moment. We will have to see how it's going to play around. This is the actual candle that I would consider, because this is a huge gap. Nothing could have been done unless you are holding something positionally. Here you are going to see whether it is going to retrace or it's going to come down, and then it came down. So honestly, the next decision point would have been somewhere here or here. This candle you might have entered, or maybe in this candle towards the fag end of it you would have entered. So the actual candle is this, and then all these candles subsequently that followed are within this candle. right? So we are in a consolidation zone. Looks like got to have more confirmation to play directional. Either it has to break this side or it has to break uh, this side. And in between, this is going to be a no trade zone. There is no clarity on how it would play. Although data suggests that it's going to be bearish, that's probably because we had such a long gap down, and then all things, uh, followed on the downside. It will quickly show that its data will be misleading sometimes. Uh, we'll have to wait for more confirmations and collaborate it with data. Because what also you should notice that the sort of channel is being formed over here. You can see that it's forming a channel. You see, this is also important to observe. Leave it at this. For you, I closed one of the legs because it was so useless. Something that I sold at 72 rupees has become 40 rupees and it's not going down. So I closed that leg and then shifted the leg to something of 80 rupees value. Yeah, let's see. Mhm. I've been stuck in meeting for the past 18 hours. Oh, amazing. That's superb. You have huge quantities, Abhishek. Pretty cool. I'm sure that must be in good profits now with this fall. Looks like this channel is playing out very well. You can see this blue channel that we have drawn playing out pretty well. We are all just adding more and more no probabilities to figure out what's happening in the market. And if I see this no levels to be breached like 924, then 20 EMA, there will be really sharp recovery. It's really sharp recovery on the upside. You will not even get time to think. That sort of quick short covering rally might. Right now, this channel holds good. So I it's just eroding the premiums like anything. Mhm. I think I'll accumulate some calls over here. I feel that there is some sort of potential moves that might come. Mhm. Sure, Vijay. We can discuss about the Nifty as well. I haven't checked Nifty yet. Sure, let's go over that. It has exactly taken support of those levels that from the past. So this gap. So again, there is a gap to be filled, and then it has taken a large red candle, and this is where it is consolidating, and it's trading above VWAP. So what Nifty at least have done is that it has cleared this level and then trading above that, right? That's a good sign. And then the moment it breaks 20 MA, we can expect it to rally up to fill this gap and so on. So that should be the game plan. At the bottom, we are having a clear support here. So already breaking from this zone and then coming down itself was a big challenge. On top of that, it has already come and tested this. Now I see that this is a good zone for Nifty to go up. I don't think, unless otherwise we are seeing some sort of massive corrections or something like that. Uh, this should be pulled back. In my view, this should be pulled back without much difficulty. Oh, you can see here, uh, Bank Nifty is also like reclaiming, but it has not cleared this blue line. But if I have to draw the same thing over here, you see, this is the peak of it, right? It's already trading above that. So in Bank Nifty, we are yet to clear this candle's height. In Nifty, it has already cleared. So I see a sense of bullishness in Nifty more than Bank Nifty. And as soon as this one Bank Nifty clears this blue line and then moves towards this 20 EMA, both the index should rally up together. So that's what I'm anticipating. Could be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, welcome, Vijay. Okay, let me take some 10 minutes of break. I will go and have my food and come back. I think it's ready. So just stay focused and see if there is any sort of breakout on the upside on the this blue line and then tries to clear this. If yes, then we might see some sort of good upside moves coming up to fill this gap, right? Otherwise, it's going to consolidate here for some more time and then eat all the premium. So wait and watch. Yeah, I'm zooming in so that we have some more details to the candle moves. Yeah, I should be back in 10-15 minutes. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. Again, it's trading within the channel as I see that there is no improvement. So it's good that I had gone and had my food. That way I can continue to stream. Sounds, I think that was a good opportunity to enter into the call side. Um, so what I'm doing is that as soon as it touches here, I'm trying to enter into the call side. If it goes here, I will see if I really wanted to get into the put side. Because put side, I don't want to get into the trouble. But call side, I'm accumulating slowly 100 quantities, whatever. Every time, small quantities I'm accumulating. This is good. My loss has come down to 2,100 rupees now. So the thing is, if it goes up or consolidates here, I will be earning. But if it goes down, then I should be starting to lose money again. But I'm keeping a view that there is more bullishness left. So I'm going to change that. Let's see. Okay, let me check the comments. Hi, Nickel John. Is this that is seeing an inverted head and shoulder? Is it true? Um, let's check that out. In which one you're seeing an inverted head and shoulders? Which time frame are you seeing inverted head? No, this is not even. I don't see that. But in case if I'm missing something, please do let me know. Maybe mention the specific time frame in which you're seeing that. 10 minutes if I go, nothing there. 1 hour I go there. Oh. So this was an head and shoulder, or maybe M pattern you can call it, whatever. All means that it's going to reverse down the downside. But is there, no, I don't see any pattern there. But in case if I'm missing out something, do let me I think I'll get my headset. I wanted to listen to some music. Oh, it's already coming to positive. Wait a moment, guys. So this is what I was talking about. You can see that clearly firing up now, right? Like this is the reason I was saying that be careful. It could be really different story on the put side. Glad that we were able to hold on to our views. Absolutely. Um, Now this is open. Now this is open. You can see that those spikes really are amazing. So see that how it's playing out now. Three. One of the exits I have placed it at 203. The market will be fired. Yes, it fired up. I got exited at 203. One portion of it. Another portion I have kept it at 210. Let's check that out. I mean, right now I don't want to really do any booking. Placed it at 210. Fine. If it goes, it's fine. I don't want to rush and book it. I want to maximize the profit. So let it be open. Even if it comes down a bit, that's okay because now we have some confirmation. I've I've seen this sort of pattern, so it's worth waiting it. It's worth waiting it. I'm going to wait it. Wait for it. I'll get my headset now. Mhm. So from minus 18,000, I have come to 2,500 positive. Hey, wonderful, wonderful. Trade Bulls booked 50 points and 43,600. Amazing. Good job there. Hi, very good morning, Sudesh ji. Welcome. So, any trades taken, Sudesh ji? Okay, let's check out. Say, any insights for Infosys is being asked by Lalit in the group. I'm going to check that out. Oh, sorry. It's a very serious buy zone. So till it breaks 67, the target on the upside should be 78, 82, and 85. Just the Fibonacci retracements as the targets. Plus, you can also go with this as another target. I will put it here in the group. Sure, I think done. Let's check the comments. I think banks will lead the market at the end. Maybe, maybe. Let's switch to Nifty. And let us come back again. Let's go to the single window. I think this should be a good buy opportunity. Again, the put side is climbing up pretty fast. A lot of traps going on. So it's holding up the channel pretty nicely. Good to see that. I've taken a little bit of call positions over here. Want to do some quick scalp, 10 points. It's standing at 9 points. I am looking for 10 points. Just one 60 paise away. For the scalp position to be executed. Currently like 1 rupee away. Ah, got executed. That's cool. Sometimes staying adamant with your prices is good because you're not executing all your orders, right? You are executing only part of your orders. And if you're holding on to that, 20 paise, 30 paise without compromising, you hold on to that. And then if it gets executed, there is high chances for you to make more money in that trade. So that's why the scalp order I didn't want to withdraw because I really wanted it to be executed at 185. Got executed, and right now it is trading at 190, right? So the one which you are holding for the intraday, you feel more confident about holding it now, right? So that's how you have to find as a buyer some more confidence in your trades. Uh, Fighting for those 30, 40 paise sometimes matters. Not always, but sometimes matters. Okay, check the comments. Been doing okay, not many comments. I'll do some polling over here. Okay, here is the poll question for you guys. How did your trade go so far? Have you booked your profits, booked loss, no trades hit, and holding the position? Please do cast your votes. Let's see. Good. So, what a great recovery, you guys see. I was in a loss of 18K, and currently it has come to a profit of 7K. So, like 25K has been, generated. And how did we do that? Purely by writing, right? And so crazy, like super crazy. The other order got executed. Now, this is the reason why I wanted to wait and play because you see, I was able to maximize now, absolutely truly maximize. Now I am going to wait without any problem. What are those? I want to really see the payoff graph for this because it's super crazy. I've written an OTM strike sorry, ITM strike of put in the morning because of a glitch. Because of a glitch, uh, and still I was able to make some good adjustments and then bring it to profits. Uh, Surely this is one of the greatest challenges for me, but very nicely it's been mitigated. Now I wanted to really see if there is a good way to. Yeah, here we go. Wow. Massive rally. Mhm. Oh, okay. Thinking there is going to be some sort of massive fire on the upside. Let me put another round of exit. Oh, why not? Yes, I think I can convert this. This is good. This is great. All right. So what I have done, let me explain. In the morning, as soon as the market opened, I was doing a straddle, and that straddle price was not updated, and then I was using sensible and I completely missed out. I have written an OTM, sorry, ITM strikes of put in the morning. It was like 225 quantities I have written. Okay, at what price? I wrote it at 510 rupees. It went to 680. Okay, now you can imagine the kind of loss it would have created. The other leg was call option, which was trading at 77 rupees, became 40 rupees. Now, there is no way that I can recover, right? It's so massive difference in the writing.
So I kept on adjusting multiple legs of calls, and then finally brought it to about 5k profit. Right now it was at 18.5k loss something. Now it has come to 5k, 6k. It keeps changing, and I converted this. I closed that ITM put at a profit of about 3,000 rupees, and then took fresh put positions and converted it into a strangle. So that's how I managed it. Happy with it. Really good work. So for me, this question is easy to manage now. And how quickly we were able to figure out the levels and saw the channel, this is what is going to give us some advantage. Okay, if we don't do this analysis as quickly and then act on it, there is enough big sharks waiting for us to lose money, right? They'll be taking out from our account in a matter of seconds. So got to have some sort of game plan and wait patiently. That's what exactly this is all. Today is all about learning the importance of patience. Uh, it would have been so tempting to enter into the put side, particularly when you see this red candle and then market went up and then this one came. A lot of people would have entered into the put side. And look at this, it got trapped. Then so much of consolidation. I said, no, it is going to test 9 EMA, it is going to test 20 EMA. Let's wait for the confirmation. The more that we waited, we saw that it's not going down any further, it's actually going up. And I was accumulating small quantities over various times on the call side and exited, and then that also gave some profits. That is done in a separate account, not in the writing account. It was into zero the account that I was doing that, getting some 105 quantities, 150 quantities, and so on. That I don't really want to talk about because that account is purely for buying, and for me, writing is more important. So I am sharing the stories of my writing on loan, not the call side thing, because call side was my own risk, not because it's easy to be, you know, criticized, saying that the trend is downside, data is saying downside. Why did you go into the call side? Now it's very difficult. I'm a contra player, so I do a lot of trades like that. Instead of explaining people why I went into call side, it's easier to explain my writing positions. So I thought. Okay, there is some sort of question here on TradingView. Let's answer that. I've been on songs. Okay. Hi, Dilraj Kaur. Welcome to the stream. So today is his first experience of joining our stream. So welcome. I'm sure that now we will see you more, quite often. So his question is that how are you getting the volumes RSI based EMA, RSI on real time basis on the RSI indicator on his chart? Um, so just I have to go and select those indicators. Then I type RSI, right? So as RSI, where is it? I have to publish this, I think. Um, so anyway, RSI, just look for RSI. There is some, see, these are the things that's been enabled, and the upper band is at 80 and the lower band is at 20, and then you keep this middle band 50, right? Then in the inputs, check for the setting. SMA is there, right? Like you can keep it SMA, and then length of 14 and close, nothing, don't touch any of this. These things are good. And then if the gap is disabled, just enable that. Okay, these are the things that's in my settings, and then automatically it comes. There is nothing much further than that I do. It's pretty much you go to the settings, type RSI, and technicals RSI I can search for this one, relative strength index. Just add this, and in this it is automatically created. You know the settings that I just mentioned. Maybe I will repeat. 14 close SMA. Don't change any of this. These are automatic. Do not change any of it. Just in case if the settings are different, please do set it to this. And then possibly one of the things that might have missed is include gaps is something. And then this is again missed out. 80, 20, because I closed the wrong one. The previous one was fine. And so that's how this is done. About volume, is there any question on volume? I think volume, just type volume. Just go to indicators, type volume, right? Just volume, you click net volume. So this is volume that we have added. Net volume is useless. I don't need that. So these are absolutely same. I created a script for this because this will be like overlapping with my screen, right? Like these candles over here are overlapping with my chart, correct? So in order to avoid that, what I have done was to create a script for this so that it is over here. It doesn't interfere with my chart, so that I can just simply move it. That is all that I have done. So everything is same, just that for this a script has been written. Otherwise, it is like in overlapping with the charts. I don't know if I get answer your questions. Maybe you have more. Please feel free to ask. Again, I see this as a good buying opportunity. Let me take some small quantities of calls. Okay, I bought it. Cool. So I got little little bit of quantities I took over here just to optimize the profits. Then I'm going to place this for a quick scalp, maybe 198. Oh, 198. Mm. So these sort of quick scalps are very important to maximize the profits, get in with volume, book some. Like I entered this particular trade when it reached here, I entered with 900 quantities, and then if I'm capturing say 10 points, it becomes 9,000, right? Like quickly you are able to do that. That way, the 300 quantities that I am holding for the day, I can leave it like it's executed now. Now I have no problem. I will leave this 300 quantities for a very long time now. Right? So that's how you maximize. Mhm. Okay, let's check the comments. Oh, Vikram, that's amazing. Profit booked 20 points. That's great. I didn't know that you had taken. I was not recommending anybody to take the positions. I was just speaking my mind out loud. That's it. Um, I was getting into like 44,000 CE, and it's like trailing it. It was trading at 205. Then with one dip, it went to 187. I took some 900 quantities, booked it at 198. Now it is trading at 199, 200, around that. So currently, I hold around 660 quantities, of which 330 I am planning to exit at 205. Once that gets executed, the other 300 I am willing to run for some time and see where it goes. So 203, and just 2 points away from my 50% quantity execution. Let's see if that happens, I'll be like more than happy. Because otherwise, running only like around 300 quantities is nothing. It's pretty much good. Then I can once this trade gets executed, I'll aggressively go on the writing side of things. Like I wanted to really focus on my writing account. This is actually a distraction for me. I don't want to do the buying. It's actually a kind of tempting. You're from 18,000 loss to 5,000 profit. It took almost like 2.5 hours to get there. And here in this account, it's just simply giving like 30K profit in buying. Right? Now, it's actually a poison to the mind. You cannot really go on doing this. Happening. Why it came 205? Why it didn't get executed? I don't understand. I saw 205, but it didn't get executed. Because one strange thing can happen is if they are making some weird candle moves, then say that it from 200 it comes to 175. From 30K profit, it might drop to say 12,000. Now you will not keep quiet, right? Like you wanted to really at least recover and get it back to 30K. You do some averaging, it goes to 150, and then suddenly it spoils your mindset. You would rather exit all of it at reasonable profit and then focus on my writing account because that's my main bread and butter. I don't want to really give too much importance to this. Maybe another 15 minutes, I'm going to square off whatever it is. I'm going to square off. 205 I placed, it came to 204.80 now, and then not getting executed. I think I'll cancel the order. Maybe keep it ready for market execution. Only this 205 I am keeping it as of now. Other things I wanted to really keep it very fluid. Once it crosses this 205, I think there should be some quick pull. And I wanted to, this one got executed. Good. Now, the last 300 quantities I wanted to really execute it market order. Wherever it goes, maximize it and then execute. Made a peak and then it came down. So I came back to 190. Can you believe it? Into 210, and then within seconds it came to 190. And I'm not going to do any average. If this is all I can make today, I will focus only on this. That's it. Because if I go on averaging and then it comes down, then I'll not be able to focus on my writing account. So, like I rightly said, it is coming down pretty fast, wanting or forcing me to do some sort of average, for which I'm not going to fall. I'm really okay to book whatever profit it is. Like any which ways, it's not a less profit. I moved it to 41K now. Yeah, there was some quick scalp that I did from 187 to 198, gave me 9K extra. So that one got updated. I just saw that. So it's reasonably good. So why should I go on average and then it was showing some 50, 48, 49, almost 50K. Now it is at 40K. For this 8,000, if I keep averaging, it's foolish. I just should square this off. because this is not my main concern. So without average, if it comes back, I am okay. Like if it is getting pulled back from here, I am okay to wait. But if it is further going down, I'll simply exit and focus on writing. I think this is enough. Let's do it. Let's check the OI data if there is any. Yeah, buying is absolutely stressful. I completely agree that. It's only for some fun you can do it. Otherwise, I am not really too much keen on buying. Uh, okay, this looks cool. No, I think it's a mixed reaction. I would really love to square up my position and focus on. Yeah, I would really love to focus on writing positions now. Come on, market address. Executed. Fine. I could have made additional some 5-6k, but then here usually if I am a buyer, I would go on the average and take some more call positions here. But I feel that they are setting some sort of trap. We shouldn't fall for it. Plus, having booked some reasonable profits, I don't want to really risk that. So I exited at 188 and it's trading at 187. When it was here, it went to 210. So did I really miss something? Yes, for 300 quantities, whatever 20 rupees means 6,000, 7,000 rupees I'm losing. That's okay. That's okay. Because I have booked 900 quantities for 10 rupees, 10 rupees multiple times. This 300 is not. So I'm okay with this. So let me focus on the buying account. Sorry, writing account. Now I'm going to close this window so that even if it becomes 300, I am not looking at it. Right. Hey guys, just that I see that there are a lot of new subscribers. We are having 614 subscribers right now, and I'm sure a lot of you are new. I was mentioning that once we hit 700 subscribers, we are going to make one YouTube live session. Sorry, not YouTube, Zoom live session where I'll be sharing my entire trade setup and then explain the logic, everything. It's for free, um, just for the community members on the first come first serve basis. Whoever is going to register, because it has a cap of about 100 limit is there, 100 people only. So whoever signs up for that, I will be setting up one link and sharing that. It will be good so that you can also ask questions. You can also um, see how I am deploying my capital, how I am exiting, even if something goes in loss, I'm happy to take. Then how I am exiting, you can all see that. It's going to be some good uh, fun interaction, plus hopefully some good learning as well. So my writing account I didn't even see. Just now I came and saw that it is running at 7,500 profit. So I was saying like it was at 5,000, 6,000 rupees profit. So even if it is 6,000, 1,500 rupees for nothing, right? Market has been consolidating in its own zone, and for which I'm earning 1,500. Good thing, right? Like without much efforts. But in buying, where to average, where to exit, so much stress. In writing, it's not like that. You know that within this range, I'm not going to be in any trouble. And as soon as it's approaching towards a particular break-even point, that's when you need to think about your course of action. You're going to do some sort of additional writing. Are you going to square up some decks and then start off a new leg? Are you going to add some other, going to convert that position into something else, maybe calendar spread? What do you want to do? So those sort of, it's more tactical, it's more, artistic in nature, writing. Uh, Thus buying is more like, you know, your favorite stars movie getting released and then you want to see it first day first show, that sort of craze. You will buy you will buy whatever it is you will buy. And then there is no limit to it. We go and then lose our sanity in how much you are buying and how much you are risking. You don't even see that. But for example, I have 1 lakh, let's say, and then I can probably buy OTMs of 10 rupees, 1,000 quantities also I can buy, right? But for me to write even an OTM, I cannot do beyond 2 lots, right? 2 lots of OTM also I cannot do. So that way, you cannot make big, but you cannot lose big. But with buying, you can lose the entire capital on the same day. Okay, I will do a quick vote about how many people are really looking forward for that Zoom session. I want to know that. Let's end this poll and start a new one. Traded? Okay, cool. I wanted to create a new poll. Okay, let's see. So it has broken this channel. That's one of the reasons uh, why it is very risky to go and average. It's kind of trap. And where it is trading, I have closed that one. Okay, what was the strike? 44,000 CE of this month, for this week. 17th. What is it is trading? 195. Wow. I exited at 187, 188. But yeah, I think we can end the stream in 10-15 minutes. Maybe I wanted to use the time productively. Um, Stream, what we can do is I will discuss about the possibilities because going on sitting till 3:30. Um, I mean, it's not really a great use of time because as a writer, it's only a certain band in which it has to trade, and I'm not looking for some each and every move. So I don't have to really sit that much. Plus, I have started a lot of series, like short straddle series. I have started. Then technical patterns, chart patterns. I have started. All of that are hanging. I didn't add any bad, videos to that playlist. I want to sit and at least build some content to put it over there, so that it is, some progress is being made. I wanted to really complete those sort of series. Um, because stream, if I do, then I don't have energy for um, again sitting on screen, and it affects my family time as well. So I would rather limit it to about time. Maybe I will give you the overall view, right? So this is very critical part. Maybe I will also inform people in the group to join in. Um, all right, I just dropped a message over there. So let's see if there are any people joining in. Because I don't want to really run the stream for more time. I would rather exit and do something else. Mhm. So things that you should immediately do is in this 5 minute channel there is a channel formed, correct? This channel is formed. You can draw this channel and see where the market is trading. That's one thing that you should do. Because once I end the stream, you may want to really validate whether it is right or wrong. So keep this channel and see whether it is traveling through the day in this zone itself, or is it breaking on the upside and then clearly moving up. What it is doing, just figure that out. Okay, that's one. Second part was that it has clearly made its low, and from there on continuously the lows are ascending up. It never breached it. So that is a good sign of reversals. Is it a reversal or is it a retracement? How do we know that? See, if we consider the Friday's close over here and then the today's low, the retracement levels of 0.3 38 percentage is over here, zero point 0.5 is here, and 618 is here. So if it is a retracement move, it can go up to 0.618, which is 44,100 or 94. I will call it 44,100. It might blast up to 44,100 and might come down. If it but as soon as it reaches here, there is also one more thing to keep in mind. If it has cleared the day's high over here, then there is a gap that has to be filled. So market very likely go and fill. If market very likely goes and fill that, it is it has come to the end of this one, and then it might try to trade above. So through the day, it might somewhere between 200 to 350, it might close in the second half. That is one possible scenario. So what is that we have to keep in mind? One, it has made a low and then it has retraced to the levels of 0.38 percentage. Next, it might go to zero point 0.5 and 0.618, and as soon as it clears 0.618, you have a possibility that it might want to fill the gap. So the momentum on the bullish side will continue through the day if it clears this 0.618 levels. So that's one view. And if it too fast, if it is clearing it, then I'm expecting a close somewhere between 44,200 to 44,350. That's one side of the story. Second wave is that it might go up and then probably consolidate in the zone of around the 44,100 to 280. Here itself it will consolidate and then close, and that's another possibility. And the other possibility is that if it is only a retracement move, if it is, then there are two possibilities on the downside. Either it is going to consolidate between those days low and the 0.382 or whatever, zero point 0.5 if it is attempting in some time, that retracement level to the low of the day. That's all I'm expecting for on the downside to consolidate. And once the faster it breaks, say that by 2 o'clock itself, if it is breaking this day's low, then I am expecting further more downside moves, probably to the levels of 44 630 to 500. Okay, so that's something that I'm expecting on the downside. So these are the views. So what are the four kind of views that we are having? One is that upside reversal trend continuation for the rest of the day, and in that case, I am expecting the market to reach between 44,300 to 44,200 to 350 levels. Okay, so that's on the extreme side of the bullishness. If it was on the bullishness, but with some sort of consolidation on the upper side, then it should be trading between 44,100 to 44 uh, 280. Okay, 44,280. That's something that I'm expecting. If it is a retracement, then I'm probably till the levels of 44,094 it may retrace, and from there on it might come down and trade between the retracement levels peak to the day's low. That's what one levels of consolidation. But if it is intending to go down, the fourth scenario, if it is intending to go down, it should quickly break the day's low before 230 or maybe 220 worst case. If it is breaking the day's low, then we have more downside moves to the levels of 44,630 and 44,500 levels. So these are the four different views. Any questions, comments, please feel free to ask. And yep. It's going pretty fine. All right. Looks like there are no further questions. Why I am saving all this energy? It's because there are days in which I wanted to do a full session.
For example, Wednesday and Thursday, I would like to do a full session, right from morning till evening. And if I continue to sit on days like this, then it's going to be really a waste of time. I would rather keep full day session on Wednesday and Thursdays so that there is a lot of opportunities. Premiums are cheap and the entries and exits are very clear. And those are the 2 days where you can really make more money than any other days. Monday, you don't know. If you get the trend right, you will make money. Tuesday, Thursdays again, if you get there is no trend. There is only madness on Fridays. A lot of algo moves sometimes happens. So again, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, it goes pretty horribly wrong. So why to risk and then trade so much? Once you have made your money, just exert it, right? That's it. Let's catch up again on uh, day after tomorrow, Wednesday. Thanks, guys.